Hello, what's up, everybody? How are you doing? This is Bayo Adio. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a Nigerian American that currently just vlogs about his travel. And right now, I'm talking specifically about Lagos, Nigeria. The topic of today is going to be talking about domiciliary accounts. I know a lot of people are interested in this, whether you want to move to Nigeria, whether you have business transactions in Nigeria, whether you want to send money, whether you want to receive money. So what I did is I called one of my bankers in Nigeria, and I'm going to ask him all of the questions about domiciliary accounts so you guys can get a good understanding of it. So you guys can also understand how to open it, the requirements. I'm really going to ask him all the questions. So I'm very, very glad that he's going to be joining us. All that I ask in return is that you click the like button underneath this video and share it with others that might be interested in learning more about the US dollar domiciliary account. We're going to cover what it is, all the benefits, all of it in the video. So yeah, and if you like more contents like this, make sure to subscribe so you can follow along. So I'm going to bring him on board now, and he's going to talk to us about everything that I need to talk about with the domiciliary account. If you have any questions, post underneath this video. I will address it and then I'll respond. All right, let's bring him on. All right, so welcome to my YouTube channel, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come and answer questions about domiciliary accounts. So guys, meet Mr. Tobi. He's one of my bankers in Nigeria. So please, sir, introduce yourself briefly so my audience can get to know you.
Okay, good evening here in Nigeria. It's 7:12 here in Nigeria in the evening. My name is Tobi Folorunsho. For easy of remembrance, you could just call me Tobi. I work with one of the top tier bank in Nigeria. I won't be able to mention the name. I've been there for the past 10 years and 10 years and some couple of months. I'm an investment banker, and I've gone through around most departments in the bank, and so I'm well familiar with the procedures and policies of banking in Nigeria.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you so much. That's a heck of a resume. So you are the perfect person to have on this call. So I'm going to get right into this. And guys, he has helped me work through some of the challenges with domiciliary accounts and opening up while I was in Nigeria. So I learned a lot from him. So sir, let's just talk from like a basic ground level. What is a domiciliary account?
Okay, a domiciliary account is basically a non-local account. Like when I say non-local account, like non-Nigerian account, non-currency account, a foreign denomination account. Like our local currency is Naira, so we spend Naira in Nigeria. Now, if you want an account in a currency that is not in Nigeria, not Naira, it's a domiciliary. It could be majorly in Nigeria. We have three types of domiciliary accounts. We have the USD, we have the GBP pounds account, then we have the Euro accounts. Now you can also open some like the Yuan, the Chinese, the China account. Some also have Yuan account for those that do trading with the Chinese. The Chinese, they could also open an account in that currency. But the major one we have here, it's the USD, the GBP, and the Euro.
Wow, that's interesting. I didn't even know there was other currencies besides the US dollar too. So this is a little bit of an history lesson. Why did the Central Bank of Nigeria, the banking system, decide that they're going to start having domiciliary accounts rather than just the Naira accounts? Do you know why? Why was it started?
Yeah, it's just to make trades. It's to make trade easy. Like, okay, fine. You're doing a transaction. You are doing a USD transaction, a dollar transaction. You need to have a dollar account to be able to transmit your fund from the USD to the foreign partner Also, if you are doing the transaction in GBP, you need to have a GBP account here, domiciled here, to be able to do such transactions. Without that, you can't. If you don't have that, you'll have to be converting your fund directly from CBN and transmitting. And a lot of people want to buy their funds, their FX from the black market, and the fact that some transactions, some trade transaction is non-valid for FX. So you cannot source FX from the CBN. You have to source FX by yourself. So you need to have a domiciliary account in that denomination to be able to keep your fund and transmit offshore. So that's why CBN has to, permit individuals to open a domiciliary account that is peculiar to what trade transaction that they are doing, to be able to transmit to ease the trade process.
That makes a lot of sense. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. So, who is the domiciliary account for? Is it mainly for people that do trading, exporting, import business people, or who is it actually for?
Okay, it's for everybody. It's for everybody that received foreign inflow, or to people that transmit foreign fund. Everybody. It's not particularly for everybody. For anybody, it's for every. As long as you have you intend, or you have an interest, or even for some people you might not even be transmitting fund outside. You might just have the fund to keep. Rather than keeping it at home, you just want to keep it in the bank. You open a domiciliary account and keep it there. I might not be doing any trade transaction. I have dollar account, or I have a pound. So I have a dollar currency. I have a pound currency. I can't keep it at home. I could just open a domiciliary account of that denomination and keep it there.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So now, are there any major benefits or disadvantages to having a domiciliary account outside of the value and the trade and the convenience? Are there any benefits or disadvantages to it?
There's no disadvantages of them, to the best of my knowledge. There's no disadvantages. It has a whole lot of benefits. The benefit is most people use it as a source of and a means of security, in the face of devaluations of Naira. Some people keep their foreign funds that tends to be stable in the eventual that the Naira devalued. They could just change it, and it's more safe keeping your fund in foreign denomination than keeping it in Naira. You save a whole lot of value on your currency than if it's in Naira.
Yeah, I definitely see that as a big benefit, because I like to save it in dollars there, so that way the fluctuation doesn't affect that value.
Yes, exactly. Even some of the people here in Nigeria change their money and keep it in foreign currencies, just for keep, and it's a source of a means of investment too.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I can see. All right. So then, first question is, who is eligible to open up a domiciliary account in Nigeria? Because some people want to visit Nigeria for 2 to 3 months. They want to have a long-term stay, but they're not Nigerian citizens. So I'm wondering, is this open to anybody, or only Nigerian citizens can open it?
Okay. Number one, to open a domiciliary account in Nigeria, you must have a Naira account. Okay, a domiciliary account is not a standalone account. It rests on a Naira account. So you must first open a Naira account before you can open a domiciliary account.
Okay.
And to open a Naira account, the first thing you must have is a BVN, a bank verification number. You must have a BVN to open a Nigeria account. Now, because of this, this video we're making, most of your subscribers will be a diaspora they'll be in diaspora, so they might not really have a Nigerian valid ID card or valid international passport. They might have, a foreign international passport. They could use it, but it must be notarized.
Okay.
The copy must be notarized, and they will notarize the utility bills and utility bills before such account can be opened.
So can they use their U.S. address and their U.S. passport that's notarized and their U.S. utility bill to open up a Naira account in Nigeria?
Exactly, yes. Yeah.
Oh, and they don't have to be a citizen.
Citizen of Nigeria, right?
Yeah. Do they have to be a citizen?
No. If you must be a citizen of Nigeria or have a BVN. If you're not a citizen, you must have a BVN.
Okay. I wonder what the BVN requirements is. You can only have a BVN if you're a citizen. I'll have to look into that. Do you know?
BVN requirement, I think you must have a valid means of identification.
Yeah, it has to be a Nigerian one or any legal one.
No, any valid identification.
So you just need to get fingerprinted. You need to have your identification, and then the BVN is what you would then bring to open up your account. And for you guys, BVN means bank verification number. It's like a current system that they use in Nigeria to kind of help identify you as a person. Wow, that's very good to know. Okay, so when you talk about notarizing, because we have a lot of notary people here, can it be notarized here, or is the notary process different?
No, it can be notarized abroad. It's
okay. So
there,
I can go meet the notary and they can confirm all of my documents and they can notarize it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's great. So what other requirements? So for the Naira account, so in order to open up a domiciliary account, you have to have a Naira account. What other requirements are needed outside of the BVN, the identification that's notarized, the bills and all of that stuff?
Just one passport photograph.
Okay.
Aside from your BVN, you need a notarized valid means of identification.
Okay.
Utility bill and one passport photograph.
Okay.
Yeah. Now to open that is for if you're opening a savings account. Now, if you're going to be having a domiciliary account, which is the purpose of this video, you need two references.
Okay.
Now that's where there might be a bit of a problem because you need someone who has an account, a Nigerian account that is a current account and has been existing for up to 6 months.
Okay, so you need two references from someone who is not a family member, I'm assuming, right?
Exactly, yes. Who is not a family member, yeah.
Okay, so they would need two reference of somebody that has, it could be with any Nigerian bank for at least 6 months.
With any Nigerian bank, yes.
And a Naira account, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it can be a Naira account. They just need to verify. So in terms of a reference, what's actually needed? Just their name and phone number, or what's actually needed for a reference?
Sorry, no, there's a form that the person is going to fill.
Okay.
Just the signature, the person sign off, write his account details, and write the sheet referring.
Oh,
so the form will be submitted to the form will be submitted with the account opening document. And if it's not a bank where you're opening the account from, the bank will send the reference form to the bank that is referring, that will confirm the eligibility of the reference.
Okay, so if I wanted to get a reference and I have a friend and I'm like, hey, my bank needs me to have a reference, I can send my friend that form and he can fill it out with his information. So what's typically required would be his name, his bank account number, and what else? And a signature?
Address and key signature.
Okay, so key signature. So name, address, and signature. Okay, exactly. And then we need two of those. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
What else is required?
That's all.
That's it.
That's
okay.
All.
Wow.
Yeah. So we open the Naira account, and once all documentations are in place, we open the domiciliary account.
How fast is the turnaround for the
If
domiciliary
all
accounts to be opened?
if all documentations are in place, this shouldn't take more than 2 days, 2 to 3 days.
Okay.
2 days at the most.
Wow, awesome. And I don't have to physically be in Nigeria, right? As long as I provide all the documents electronically, that can be done.
No, you don't have to be in Nigeria. You can do that electronically.
Okay. Oh, wow, cool. Is there an opening balance typically the bank, and I know different banks have different rules, to open
Exactly.
up a Naira account or domiciliary accounts? Do you know what it averages roughly?
Okay, for my bank, to open a Naira account should be less than 20,000 Naira.
Okay.
To open a domiciliary account, can be less than $1,000 for USD equivalent, $1,000 equivalent of other denomination, GBP or Euro.
Wow, $1,000 that's so high. A lot of people don't have $1,000 cash to open up an account like that. Is there another option? If somebody wants to open up an account, but they don't have $1,000 right away, how would
Straight.
that work?
Okay, that now depends on the account officer. If the account officer feels that, oh, this person has this capacity to build his account up to that amount, it can be
Yeah.
done. We open
Okay.
it,
Okay.
then start receiving inflows bit by bit into it.
Okay. So they just want to know that you can be active, that you're going to be using it, putting money in
Yes,
it.
exactly,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah,
All right. So I'm assuming somebody can probably maybe, depending on their bank officer, they can start with maybe 100, 200, depend
exactly.
on how they feel. Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So now another question that I think a few people have been asking on my channel is, what if somebody has opened up a domiciliary account a long time ago and it's became inactive? How do they reactivate it?
Okay, there's a reactivation form that the person is just going to complete and sign
Okay.
to reactivate it. It's so simple. Just show your interest in reactivating it. The form will be available to you, and just complete it and sign up on it and send it back to your account officer. It will be done ASAP.
Oh, okay. Well, that's simple then. All right. So now let's talk about the important things. So, like, I've registered my Naira account, I've registered my domiciliary accounts. All is good.
Okay.
How do I get money in there from overseas to the domiciliary account? What are the methods that you feel like people use?
Okay. There's accounts offshore transfer details that will be shared with you
Okay.
that contains all the information you need while executing an offshore transfer, like the sort
Okay.
code, the IBAN number, and other information, the codes that you need to initiate a transfer. That will be
Okay.
shared. That will be shared to you, and at the point of initiating it, you supply that details and you make the
And then
transfer.
they'll be good.
That's it.
Okay. So, and I know, so yeah, because I've went to go transfer before. So the information that he's referring to, guys, is like if you went to the, I'm familiar with more with US. If you're in the US system and you need to go wire money, they would ask you for all these random codes and information and addresses in order to be able to transfer money to your account in Nigeria. So he's saying that they'll give that to you. Okay. And then I think one way that a lot of people are using now is like this IMTOs, like the
Yes, yes,
Word
yes, yes. Okay.
Remit, RIA, Bus Revolution, all of that stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So now here's the next question. So what if I'm able to successfully open up my account? I'm able to successfully put money into my account, whether it's transfer, whether it's through Word Remit or all these people.
Okay.
How do I get money out of my account to be able to use to send to other people in Nigeria that need Naira, or to be able to make other dollar transactions? How can I actually access the funds from
Okay.
overseas?
From overseas. Okay.
Yes.
The first thing I would advise is such person must have an internet banking for you
Okay.
to be able to access it. Because if you open an account in Nigeria and you don't have internet banking access on your account, the other alternative is for you to enter into a bank and execute it. And because you are not physically present in Nigeria, that might be impossible. So you have to have internet banking or mobile app. to
Okay.
execute that. I mean, I think preferably internet banking, because there's some transaction you can execute on internet banking, but might not be readily available on mobile app. You get. So
Ah,
once, yeah. Now to set up internet banking, you fill the form. The account officer gives you the form, and you execute it, complete it, and fill it, and you'll be set up. Now, you can do a token dispatch to your location offshore. So
okay.
once you're filling it, you're putting your address on the form, and once you've been enabled on the internet banking, your token will be dispatched to your location. You confirm receipt of the token, and you just activate it, and start using it
Okay.
on the phone. Now you have access to your accounts. Now
Okay.
to make transfer from through your mobile internet banking, you can convert. If you're sending money, you're sending foreign currency into your domiciliary account. Now you can do a cross conversion from your domiciliary account to your Naira account through CBN. Now
Okay.
your phone will be converted to a Naira account at the official market price.
Okay. Wow.
At the
Okay,
official
that's
market
good.
price. Yeah.
And so
So
can you transfer from your domiciliary account to somebody else's Naira account too? With the
no,
with
no, no,
the
no, 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 no. You have to
Okay.
convert the money first.
Okay, so you have to convert. So you have to send money from your domiciliary account to your Naira account, and then transfer from the Naira account to the people that need it.
Yes,
But
exactly.
you
Yeah,
can
you can.
send. Can you send from one domiciliary account and transfer to another person's domiciliary account?
Sure, exactly. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Okay,
You can
great.
do that.
One quick question, sir, just so we talk a little bit more. What can you break down against, just some people are not aware, what is a token and how do you actually use it?
Okay. The token is a 6-digit hardware device. It's a 6-digit hardware security. Yeah, it's actually a security device to
Okay.
protect
Do
you
you have
against.
one with you there, sir? If you
I
don't,
have
that's
one.
fine.
I have it in my
Okay.
car. I could just get it downstairs. I could just tell someone
Okay.
to help me get it. Yeah,
Okay. Maybe you
that's
show us
fine.
in a little bit. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
okay. So it's okay. Can I just briefly get it? Do you want me to
Yeah, yeah,
get it, or
yes,
I could just?
absolutely. Yep. I'll keep them
Okay,
entertained.
okay, okay,
Okay.
okay. Let me briefly
No
get it.
problem. All right, guys. I hope that you are enjoying the call so far. I just wanted him to show us physically what like a token looks like. So from what he's explaining, you can get your token shipped to wherever you're at because, and this is one mistake I made when I was in Nigeria. Before I left, I did not get my token. So now they have to have it shipped to me. But in order to be able to execute transfer from your domiciliary accounts, you need to actually have a token, which I think is what he's explaining. And I think it's like, I'm going to wait for him to explain it. I remember using this when I was working and I was a software developer. I think it's a security device that changes the code access number randomly periodically for security reasons. And then I used to need that little number code system in order to log into the computer every day, and it changes randomly. I'm thinking that's what it is, but we're gonna wait for him to come back. But again, if you guys have any questions, post underneath this video. We will come back to answer them. This is very fascinating stuff. I feel like Nigeria, especially with a lot of the stuff that's going on and scam, the security level is so high with funds, which I appreciate. All right, guy. Okay. All right, guys. So Mr. Tobi is back. So yeah, can we see what the token looks like?
Okay. The name of my bank is there. I
Okay.
will try
Okay.
to cover it.
Okay. All
I'll try to
right. So
cover it
yes.
and see if you can just see it.
Yeah, I think that gives us a rough idea. That is it. Perfect. So tell us, I think that's good, Sam. So
Okay.
tell us, how does somebody use the token? How does it work?
Okay. At the point of setting it up, it's going to ask you if you're going to if you're using a soft token or hardware token.
Okay.
So you're going to select the hardware token.
Okay.
Now you will have generate a 4-digit password. You will have created a 4-digit password at the point of registering for the internet banking. Now it will ask you to supply the 4-digit password plus your token. So when you press this number, when you press this token, it brings out a 6-digit. It brings out a 6-digit number. Let me show you.
And does that number change every time?
Yes, every time you press it, it changes. Can you see it?
Yep.
Can you see a number that comes out, that pops out?
Yes, I see some numbers. Yep, I see it. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep.
So every time you press it, okay, it's gone off. Can you see it's gone off?
Yep.
Okay, let me press it again. Another set of number comes out. Oh, okay, the same number still comes out. But if I press it, if it goes
changing.
up, yes, it changes. Yes.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So then, when you want to transfer, the online banking would ask for your token number, then, right?
It asks for the 4-digit number. That's your password. Your PIN. It asks for your PIN and the token.
Okay. Wow.
So that's what it keeps supplying. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. This is good information. So now let's talk about the new Central Bank of Nigerian policy. And I think what it is now they're saying that for anybody that transfers money in or sends money in, they're going to give a 5 Naira for every $1.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Sorry.
So, does that apply to if you wire money, Western Union, World Remit? You're always going to get that 5 Naira. So how does that work?
It only applies to people that transferred money through IMTO.
Okay.
Now, if you read the policy well, it's not open. It's just for 2 months.
Yes, I saw that. Okay.
So don't think it's
it's a long-term thing. Okay.
don't think the CBN they're doing Christmas. It's not Christmas.
Okay.
It's just for 2 months. It's just for 2 months, and it's for people that wires money through IMTOs, World Remit and like.
Okay, why is it specifically only for IMTOs and not through, like, if you wired money directly? Is it because they're trying to help with the fees, or what is it? Why?
Well, I don't know why the CBN, but if it's true, I think that's the only way you can know that money is coming offshore. That's the only way you can know. If I do transfer account to account from Nigerian bank to another bank, it also flows as if you're doing offshore transfer.
Okay.
You get
that makes sense.
So I can easily go to my to another bank. I can easily go to another bank and do an offshore domiciliary account transfer to another bank. It goes offshore, so the money comes in as if I initiated it offshore. So that's why those people are not permitted.
Okay, that makes sense. And for any IMTO, right? Or is there only specific
for any IMTO? For any IMTO.
Okay. Wow, I think you have literally answered all the questions that I have. I have a hard one for you, but I don't know if you're going to be able to publicly answer this one.
Let's say it.
I don't want to get you in trouble. Why is the Central Bank of Nigeria incentivizing diasporans to send more money through these remittances? What are they trying to do in terms of from an economical standpoint? Do you know?
Okay, there's shortage of foreign currencies. Nigeria is an import-dependent country.
Okay.
So we need a whole lot of foreign funds in the country. We need dollars to execute. There are a whole lot of trade transactions that they can access CBN fund or no. So that's why CBN is doing a whole lot to encourage more funds into the country to meet up our trade transactions.
That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Would that naturally strengthen the Nigerian currency?
Yes, in a way, yeah. Because if there's scarcity of dollar, there tends to be inflation, and the available naira fund chase the few dollar available dollar. So thereby it's in turn makes devalues the currency. So
Okay.
that's why they try to encourage people to bring in more foreign funds.
Okay. Wow, that makes sense. Wow. Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your time. If you guys
Yeah.
would like more information about this process or have any questions, comments below. But I would also leave his phone number, actually maybe his email address in the description below, so you guys can reach out to him for any banking related questions that you have about Nigeria. Thank you so much for coming, Sai. Is there anything else you'd like to share?
Okay, I just want to encourage people to invest more in Nigeria. This is the only way we can build this country and make it great. There's nothing good as investing in your country. And Nigeria is a country where there are lots of investment opportunities there here in the country. Could only do much more if they know about it and invest in their country.
Thank you so much for sharing that. When I came to Nigeria, I was blown away with how much opportunities exist in terms of investments and return and capital. It's crazy.
Yeah, a whole lot more.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming, Sai. And then I
You're
will
welcome, friend.
chat with you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.